Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's pick a card reading, we are going to be doing what is the message that you need to hear right now. So these messages will just kind of be a little bit more general in nature. I'm not exactly sure what's going to come through because I wasn't asking for anything specific. It's really just intended to be whatever is the most urgent message that needs your attention today when you open up this video. So this is intended to also be a timeless reading. So this means that it can resonate with you today if you choose to view it today when it's posted, or if you choose to open it 6 months from now. If you're drawn to open it 6 months from now, there's a message for you there as well, okay? We're gonna have 4 piles. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you guys know the drill with all pick a card readings. Just go ahead and hone in on the crystal or the pile that resonates the most with your intuition, and I will have the timestamps linked down below so that you can fast forward to your personal reading. Bye! Hey there, group number 1. So if you chose this light blue chalcedony crystal, let's go ahead and see what the message is that you need to hear right now. So I'm going to flip these over. All right, so we have the 7th chakra, which is also the crown chakra. We have success. Ooh, that fell out. We have justice. And then we also have the King of Acorns. This is the King of Wands in this particular deck. So one thing that I'm already kind of picking up on, just as I'm looking at the visuals of this group of cards for you, pile 1, I'm really noticing the crowns. You know, my attention is going to this crown, and this angel here, it's almost like she's opening up to her crown chakra as well, which I'm going to get to that in a second. But I do feel, and especially with this King of Acorns here, I definitely feel like a big message that's coming through for this group has to do with leadership. Because we have, you know, royalty images here with the crown. We've got the King of Acorns, which is a leader. So I do feel that you guys are being called to kind of take charge of a situation, maybe take the lead on a certain situation that's going on in your life right now. It could even just be a message for you to take control of just yourself, something going on within you at this particular moment in time. So let's kind of just start here on the left with the 7th chakra. So 7th chakra, or the crown chakra, this is really about having free-flowing messages coming from a higher power, from spirit. And it's also about, you know, really trusting in your own personal intuition, trusting in your own inner guidance, right? So I feel like whatever it is that you guys have going on in your life right now, you're being really called to sort of like zoom the lens out and look at the bigger picture and really surrender and trust that things are happening in divine timing for you. I feel like you're being really guided to just kind of like trust in your intuition, trust in your faith, and know that you're on the right path. With the Justice card, so this is a message just about what's coming through for me is about fairness. So if some of you guys are kind of like in a leadership position of some sort, you're dealing with other people, or this could even just pertain to yourself, right, in general. Justice is all about doing what's right, doing what's fair, doing what's honest. And there's a need to really remember that doing what's fair and doing what is right, quote unquote, may not always feel like the best in the moment, right? Like there are certain decisions that sometimes we have to make, certain accommodations sometimes that we have to make, just because when we're zooming the lens out and really looking at the bigger picture, we just know that that's what's right. That's like the most neutral position to take. It's the most just position to take, right? That makes sense. So there is a need for this group to focus on fairness, focusing on really balancing the scales of justice. I'm also getting that maybe for some of you, with the Justice card coming up, especially with it being right next to success, I do feel like maybe there's possibility that for a few of you watching pile 1, that there's been some sort of like legal situation going on in your life that you're on the right track to resolving, or that you're being called to step up to the plate and resolve. So some sort of like legal or maybe even like a contractual matter that is destined to bring you success. Now with this King of Acorns, so like earlier in your reading, I was talking about leadership. Okay, so this King of Acorns or King of Wands in the traditional tarot depiction, this is all about being a charismatic and influential leader. This is also very much about stepping into your masculine energy and really just like getting things done. So I feel like for you guys, this is a message for you to really inspire others through your charismatic personality, inspire others through your fire, through your passions. And the other thing that's catching my eye here is optimism. You know, I think especially for some of you, if you're feeling like maybe you're going through a tough time right now, some sort of karmic cycle, contractual situation that's maybe been bringing you down, I do also feel that this is a message for you to continue to be optimistic and continue to just take the leadership of your situation, take hold of your situation, and know through trusting in your intuition that things are going to work out for the best for you. All right. But I do see success for our group number 1. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know kind of like what's going on in your life and if some of these messages resonate for you, for your specific situation. I'm really curious to know. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. So if you chose the selenite palm stone, let's see what message you need to hear right now. All right, so we have the storm warning. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have in the near future. We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. This is coming through like really clear for me, for you guys. So I feel like the message that you guys need to hear right now is that there is some sort of event coming in to the near future that you need to make sure that you're aware of, that you're anticipating. And it's something that could potentially cause some level of discomfort or some sort of maybe even an upheaval in your life. The reason I'm really getting the vibe that this is an event that's going to come in is because we have the Wheel here. This talks about change. In this card, it says change, possibilities. You know, sometimes when changes come in, they can be positive changes, right? But for some of us, when changes come in that we're not anticipating, it can almost cause this sort of tumultuous feeling within us, or it can even cause this kind of like storm in our particular like physical surroundings too, right? So I do feel like the universe is getting ready to throw you guys some sort of a curveball. And I feel like right now you guys are almost like shut off to it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that there's a need with this 4 of Cups for you guys to make sure that you're seeing all of the offers and opportunities that are actually available to you. So I don't know, you have to let me know in the comments like what your specific situation is, but you know, whatever this is, there's a need for you to focus on your options and really release any feelings of apathy when it comes to actually dealing with this situation, because what I'm really clearly seeing here is that whenever this event comes in for you, it's going to be in the near future. So in the near future speaks to like, for me personally, when I interpret in the near future, it's like the next 1 to 3 months, maybe 3 months, you know, so something in the foreseeable future for you. Could be 4 months because we have the 4 of Cups here too. But if you're not able to kind of like really pull yourself out of this rut of just feeling really apathetic about your situation, you know, in the near future, there's a potential for you to really feel very shocked by whatever this sudden change is that's coming in for you. I'm getting the vibe though that for a lot of you, I feel like because we have the storm warning card, I do feel like some of you all really already maybe know on some level that this is coming and that this is going to happen in the near future, but there's something about you resisting really taking action on it. I feel like you guys actually have a lot of options at your disposal that are able to help assist you through this change and really assist you through this time, but you're feeling really closed off to all of them. I would really recommend, like what's really catching my eye in this card is this big cup that's being offered to him out of the universe. You know, I would really, really recommend to you guys that if you're feeling apathetic about dealing with your situation right now, if you're anticipating something's happening, but you're kind of feeling stuck and not knowing how to change in the moment, I would make sure that you are not turning down options just because they don't resonate with you right now. You know, like he has this big cup in front of him. So I would think about your situation and think about like, have I had offers for certain things? Have I had options or opportunities offered to me recently that I've just felt kind of blah or kind of closed off about? And if you have, I really feel like it's important, just based off the energy I'm getting from this reading, I feel that it's important that you try to entertain those options and open yourself up a little bit, because you never know. Something that, you know, a lot of times things at face value may not look like something we're going to enjoy, but you never know until you try. All right, so I think that that's all I have for you guys who chose group number 2. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if this kind of resonates with your situation. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hey there, group number 3. So if you chose this dark blue sodalite crystal, let's go ahead and see what message you need to hear right now. Okay, so we start off with Goddess of the Moon. We have Reconsider. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Two of Crystals. Very interesting. So, right off the bat, you guys, like one kind of like commonality that I'm noticing here with all of your cards, just like looking at them as a collective. We have a couple of synchronicities here, but first thing that I'm really getting is there's a lot of blue energy here. You can see Goddess of the Moon and Reconsider, and then in the background of the Two of Cups is a lot of blue energy. For me, blue is really significance to the throat chakra. This is actually why I got this particular crystal for my collection, to help balance my throat chakra. So I do feel that there is something with communication with someone of significance in your life that needs attention. Especially, I'm getting that here too, because in this card we have a sword. And swords in the tarot are about the way we communicate and the way that we think. So I do feel like there's something with communication and thought patterns that needs to be addressed in a specific partnership in your life right now. So the Two of Cups, you know, this can have to do with a person of significance. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. So you could, if this is like a romantic partner, if this is a friend, if this is a coworker, could even mean just like, you know, like you and your career, your job right now. Whatever is like kind of the first person or situation that comes to mind is probably what this message is talking about for you, okay? So communication and balanced communication is of significance for sure. Okay, so another message coming through is, especially with the Goddess of the Moon, Goddess of the Moon is it's really about opening up and trusting in your intuition and allowing your intuition to guide you. The moon in the tarot also talks about following your intuition and kind of being in this space of knowing that things are unclear right now. Things might feel a little bit off and you can't always pinpoint why. But knowing that inside your gut is always telling you the truth, right? So I feel there's something about communication and there's something about balance within a partnership that needs your attention. And I feel like intuitively, you guys know what it is. You know that something feels a little bit off. And I feel like there's a need for you to come together with this person or situation of significance to address it. Reconsider. So this, again, I'm getting a lot of that blue energy, and then we have the sword. So I feel like this is a message. Something else that just caught my eye too with this. Do you see how her throat is illuminated and her third eye is also illuminated? So again, it goes back to like, maybe you guys were coming together with someone in a partnership over something, and you're starting to feel like maybe there's something off in terms of the balance of this connection, and there's a need to maybe reconsider the way you're communicating with this person, because your intuition is telling you that something might need to be addressed, right? This could also have to do with money and finances, because we have the Two of Crystals here, which is the Two of Pentacles in traditional tarot. So this could be some sort of like a business partnership with someone. This could refer to like you and, you know, maybe a peer, or you and a romantic partner, maybe like joining finances together, trying to kind of balance what that would look like. But 2 is of significance here as well. So thinking about partnerships. This is definitely referring to a partnership of some sort. There's a need. So even though we talked about like how intuitively you might be feeling something about the situation, and there's maybe a need to communicate a little bit more clearly with whatever this is or whoever this is, there is a need here with the Two of Cups for you to meet this person where they are. Okay, so if you have been feeling like coming in with that sword and being really forceful with this person and really like cutting to the heart of the matter, that's fine if you feel like that's where that person is. Does that make sense? So just make sure that whoever or whatever this is, that you're meeting them where they are, not trying to force them to, you know, like reconsider any sort of like force of trying to get them over onto your side about something. And then with the Two of Pentacles, we also have balance and adaptability. So it's important when coming together with this person that you're remaining flexible, right? So like remaining flexible with them, kind of going with the flow a little bit, and really striving for balance and harmony with this person or situation, okay? So I'm super curious, you guys. Let me know in the comments, like what's going on, what's your situation? Were there any messages here that kind of resonated for you? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey there, pile 4. So if you chose this carnelian heart, let's see what message you need to hear right now. All right. So we start off with journey. Ooh, okay, we have no need to worry. We have the Hermit, and we have the Six of Crystals, which is the Six of Pentacles. This looks cool, you guys. I'm actually really excited for you. This feels like a very reassuring energy right now. So I feel like for those of you that chose this group, you're likely starting off on some sort of a new path. When I see the journey, what I'm really picking up on is, do you see how she's like packed her little bags and she's getting ready to cross this bridge, and she's like going in this direction of sort of like the unknown. It almost kind of reminds me of the Fool in the tarot, like really embarking on something new and kind of being in that beginner's phase of not really fully understanding what you're doing or not really fully understanding where you're going. But you're still going anyway, and you're ready and you're excited, and the path ahead is illuminated for you. So I feel like some of you guys are starting something new. We also have a message of no need to worry. So this is why I was saying this energy feels super reassuring. So it's like, even though you're embarking on something new, this is just a message to let you know that even if it feels unfamiliar, even if it feels like your entire path is not totally clear yet, it's not totally illuminated for you, you've got this. You know, you've got the inner wisdom to be able to progress you on this journey. And you should be feeling really confident in yourself, even if you are kind of in this beginning phase of something. So with the Hermit energy, I feel like this even further reaffirms the fact that you guys have the wisdom, you have the skills to be able to get wherever it is that you need to go. This can also be a message for some of you too, that maybe before embarking on this journey, take some time to kind of go within and really think about it. Spend some time alone. But for the majority of you, I almost feel like you're embarking on this new path by yourself, because the Hermit is like a very solo, it's like a very solo energy to me. And what else is kind of cool about this is that, you know, he's got his little guiding light here, and she's got her little guiding light here. And there's even more light. So I feel like you guys, whatever this new path is that you're embarking on, you have already probably done the work to know that you're wise enough, you're strong enough, you're smart enough, whatever it is, to make it through with success. Even if you're feeling like, you know, maybe a little anxious because it's something new. I feel like you guys are really moving forward with clarity. So then we also have the Six of Crystals, which is the Six of Pentacles. So this is a message of, I love that it says gratitude right here. And then it also talks about synergy. But, you know, for me, Six of Pentacles is definitely about gratitude. And it's also about generosity and not being afraid to ask for help if you need it. And it's also about maybe being generous to others along your path. So maybe you guys are embarking on this new journey, and this is something where you're going to be able to maybe be helping others, lending a helping hand to maybe those that are less fortunate or those that need it, excuse me. But then on the flip side, maybe some of you guys just need to remember that as you're embarking on this new path, it's not afraid to, don't be afraid to ask for help if that's something that you feel like you need as you navigate this new path. But this really feels like very uplifting and very positive. I also could see the Six of Pentacles as a message for you guys to just feel reassured that you have enough money to get you through. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when we embark on a new path, especially like with this, it's almost like she's moving because she has all of her luggage with her. So maybe a few of you guys are moving somewhere new, or maybe you're getting a new job or something along those lines. But just know that whatever this new path is, don't worry about money, don't worry about finances, because the Six of Crystals is telling me that you guys have everything you need to make it through this journey that you're going on. I almost maybe feel like for a select few of you, maybe some of you are like walking away from a job or walking away from something that was very that was bringing you a lot of financial comfort and security, and you're taking some time off to travel or to just kind of go into hermit mode and figure out what your next move is. But overall, you guys, this looks super, super positive. I would just leave you with this message of reassurance of no, don't worry about it. Like, you guys have everything you need to be successful as you embark on this new path. So definitely let me know what's going on with you guys. I'm super curious. Drop me a comment down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.